Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to our live stream. Today, I've got four lovely ladies that we're going to discuss some topics. Let's hope you're going to enjoy. So, we'll start off by introducing ourselves. So, my name is Margaret Sonuga. I'm a social worker by profession, and I'm a digital business owner. Um, and then I will ask Zam to introduce herself, please.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, where you're watching from. My name is Zam. I'm a mother of three, a nurse, and a proud business owner. Hello.
Thank you, Esther, for introducing yourself. Can we go to Esther now? We're going to end up with our coach, Bella. So let's go to Esther. Esther, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, my name is Esther. I'm a mom of four. I'm originally from Uganda and I live in France. Thank you all for coming here. Let me hope you'll enjoy. Back to Margaret.
Thank you, Esther, for introducing yourself. We are happy we are happy to see you. Lastly, we're gonna introduce you to our coach, our lovely coach Benna. Can you introduce yourself, please, Benna?
Hello, Facebook friend. Thank you for joining us again here this Thursday evening. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching us from. My name is Benna. I am a mom, a nurse, a proud digital business owner, and a coach, originally from Uganda, now living in the UK. So welcome. Have a cup of tea and relax. If you have any questions, you can just drop them in the comments, and we'll be happy to answer them. So thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for introducing yourselves. You've got lovely jobs.
Can I say something? The host hasn't connected their page. After your introduction, please connect your page. Just do the introduction now first.
Right. The topic that we're gonna talk about today, the topic is identity isn't found, it is built. Every small choice shapes who you become. This is a very broad topic for everybody. I think on this journey that we've embarked ourselves on, you just didn't come and say, okay, let me do this. You actually thought about it before you embarked on it. You made your researches before you actually make a decision. So and when you made that decision, it actually shaped your identity. It shaped who you are. It shaped who you want to become. By building that digital business that you've built, you are shaping yourself. You are becoming, you are becoming who you are in life. You are becoming somebody in life. And it's actually shaping. It's actually shaping you. So I would like to ask a question to our lovely Zam, and your question is: who is the version of you that you've been hiding, and what would you change if you let her out today?
Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. That's a lovely question. That is a two-part question. So, my first question is the version of me who I've been hiding. I would like to say believing in myself is quite important when you want to open a business, when you want to do something, is to have that kind of mindset of believing yourself, self-awareness, and, affirming that you could do things, that you're worth it, you're awesome, all that kind of mindset that really encourages you and motivates you to do things. My second point is about you speak confident and without fear. That's quite important. If you're able to speak confidently without fear of people thinking, or without you thinking, oh, what are people going to say? What's this? What's that? So being confident in yourself, that's quite important to to kind of shape the person who you want to become. It's quite an important part of oneself to do that. And also, the other thing I would like to say is to stop waiting for permission and start taking action. In all our lives, sometimes we have little excuses for things. Oh, I would like this, but I will wait. Maybe this week, maybe not this week, maybe next week, like that. And you keep putting off things when you want to do them. And it could take up to a year when you're still saying, oh gosh, I'm waiting, or not today, maybe the other time, I'm not ready. So it's good to take action. If you want something, you need to take action. The other thing that I would say about the person I've been hiding is to kind of dream big and follow through. It's good to have big dreams. It's good to look higher. It's really kind of keeps you focused and makes you want to achieve more because of what you're thinking or where you're going forward. That's quite important, so that you know what you want, you know how you're going to get there. So you have some smart goals, know how you're going to get there, and that's quite important as well. So within a dream, you say you could give yourself time frame within this year. Maybe I would like to be this and that. That helps you along the way, and it's good to have that kind of mindset, that way of working. The other question is that what would change if you let her lead today? So what would change if I had to lead today? One of the things is to apply opportunity that's been put off. That's quite important. If you have a chance, any kind of opportunity you get, you need to grab it with two hands, make use of it. It's always good to do things in the moment, not wait until tomorrow. Oh, yes, I'll do that. But when somebody gives you an opportunity, grab it, go with it, see how that will go along. That's quite very helpful. Showing, you show healthy boundaries and show up consistently and stop doubting yourself. That's quite important as well. You know, if you have doubts in things you want to do and you keep thinking, oh gosh, I'm not good enough, oh gosh, I'm not this, I'm not that, that will not help in your confidence or building your business. So that is really important, to believe in yourself, have faith in what you do, say, actually, I'm worth it, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to go. So have that faith and keep going. The life you want doesn't begin when you fearlessly your fear. The life you want, it begins with decide to let your strongest version of you come out. If you want big things, big life, big everything, you have to be strong to face it. You face that challenge, you have to be strong and decide to let yourself take lead while you are growing. So when you strong, you make decisions, you act on it, you keep growing. So today, choose courage over comfort. Sometimes in life we are comfortable where we are. We're so scared to move on, to try things. Get out of our comfort zone and see how that feels. When you have that uncomfortability, or when you have courage to move on, to see where you're going, that really yields results, and you can see what you're doing. So today, the future starts with the decision you make today. And so if there's anybody out there that likes that kind of way of thinking, that mindset, because I think having that kind of focus, motivational, like how we're meeting now, community that supports our coach, that supports us, really kind of it injects a lot of energy and motivation and growth to have that confidence to keep going. So if there's anybody out there who's kind of would like to join the live chat, and what is hard, resonates with them, they can contact us. And thank you, Margaret. That was a great topic.
Thank you so much, Sam. That was very powerful. Yes, I just want to top up what you've just said. Yeah, in this the topic that you were talking about, I think most women and men, they've got that fear of coming out. They've got that fear of being at the top. They've got that fear that what are people going to say if this thing doesn't happen the way I want it to happen? What are they going to say? Am I going to be a livestock, a laughter to some people? So therefore, as women, as digital business owners, we have to come out and we have to put effort. And the more effort that we put into what we want to do, that's when we're going to yield. It's like, when somebody plants, like a field of maybe maize, you grow them so that you can harvest. So therefore, by us taking this opportunity to embark on this journey that we've decided to do, we are planting. Yet we are planting. When we plant, we water our seeds so that they can grow. They have sunlight that will shine on them so that they can grow. The more they grow, the more they bring out fruits. That's when we harvest. That's when we enjoy. That's when we know that, whatever I've been planting, I'm getting something out of it. It's just getting out of that comfort zone and think broader than you were thinking before. Thank you so much, Zam. That was very powerful. And then we've got a topic, a question for Esther. The question for you, Esther, is what daily habit or choice is shaping the identity you are becoming, and it is aligned with your future self?
Thank you very much, Margaret. I also want to ask a few simple questions. What are you becoming? Not who you are today or what you're going to become someday, but who you are becoming through choices that you are making. We have many different habits. Usually those habits we develop day by day, and we often focus on our goals, like the identity that shapes us by our daily habits. So every choice we make in life usually is a vote to what a person you are becoming. So at times that also becomes a habit. So like we have some habits. For example, I can say I will wake up every morning and go jogging, or I'll wake up and I'll only read novels or books. That is a habit you make, but what are you going to get from that habit? Usually we have to get habits that after having that habit or getting used to the habit, we are getting something that is positive from the habit. Like we keep on making promises to ourselves, and you can say, for example, keep small promises that will build trust, and this self-trust builds confidence. So if we have this habit of saying, maybe let me try to make some small promises, maybe tomorrow I'll wake up, or in the future I'll build a house. But if you don't insist, on what you're trying to promise to yourself and get that self-trust, you have to build that self-trust in you, so that that self-trust is going to help you to become confident, and that will be helpful for you, that habit, you'll achieve something from it. Then also at times you can have more than what we consume. Like we can have a habit of going to the supermarket always. At times you don't have enough money, but because you're used to going to the supermarket always, you even end up buying what you're not supposed to buy. At times going into debts because you have that habit of always going to the supermarket. At times you even buy things you don't need, which will affect you in the future. Because when you sit down and go to the drawing board, at times you can say, my goodness, I spend this always, or I spend even more than I earn. Because of this habit that I have, I'm spending more than what I can earn, and that is getting into debts. At times there are habits that are not good, like, for example, that consuming every time. Then also this habit of, for example, always going for fun, going to friends. You put it in yourself, you're used to it, going to parties, because you know there are others also who have to go to parties. Then you also start making it a habit to yourself. And yet we forget that we have to make something that will help us in future to build what we are supposed to have, or what we intend to have. So at times habits may be positive habits, and at times they might be negative habits. More then another more to that. May you please give me back the title so that I can.
Yes, I can give you back this title. It says, what daily habit or choice is shaping the identity you are becoming? And is it aligned with your future self?
Then about my future, because of those habits, the different habits, of course it will bring up a big decision on what my future will be. Then I'll have to choose. With those habits, I have to choose on what will help me in the future to come. For example, the promises. If I keep on promising myself that maybe I'll build a house in such and such a time, if I insist on that promise, of course, I have to make sure I push on myself. I have to make some means of getting a job or getting a business that will help me to have some money, and I achieve that promise that I've made, instead of having a habit of going out or consuming much. I think that has also helped me to improve. There are some small improvements that also will lead to the big changes. For example, that one of the promises that I make always. So I think when it comes to me, because of this digital business, I think this habit I've gained of always, it started as a habit of going to Facebook, always scrolling. So it came into me. So I started promising myself, maybe one day I'll do this. Maybe one day I'll do this. So when I got the advantage of scrolling and going onto some notifications about business, it started getting into my mind. I continued promising myself that maybe one day I'll also become a business owner, or I'll become a digital business entrepreneur. And that, of which has made me proud, because I think I see that this promise I put in myself, this habit, this promise that came as a habit, at least has aligned and has helped me to reach my future where I am today. So when you have a positive habit, it will push you, it will make you engage yourself to really get what you want. So because of this habit of promising myself, scrolling always on Facebook and going much deep to finding out what really is in the businesses, which was a habit, which became a promise, and now I think I'm happy and I'm really good of that habit. At least I'm positive about it. So thank you very much. At least this habit also helps, the habit also will help on personal growth. So I think there are habits that help on improving and having personal growth because you have a purpose on building a future, and which future is bright. Thank you very much, Margaret.
Thank you so much, ladies. All whatever you've contributed was very powerful. Yes. Also, topping up on what you said, Esther, yes, the habit. I used also to have a habit of just scrolling on Facebook and I'll see people posting and I'll say, one day, will I be like them? Posting and people will be talking about what they're making, what they're becoming out of posting on Facebook. And I was used to ask myself, am I one day going to be like them? Because I'm a shy person and I'm saying to myself, no, Margaret, if one person can do it, you can also do it. And you have to learn. It's all about learning. The online digital business that we started on zero, on zero ground. But look at us now. I never thought one day I'll be able to create a StreamYard live on the system. But now I can do that.
You're doing great.
I never used to think that I can do a live campaign and attract people to follow my page. But now I am really shocked on the rewards that is coming towards us, that we are drawing people towards us. And ladies, I think we should keep on going. We should keep on pushing until we get where we want to go. Now, I'm going to ask our coach Bernard to finalize our live stream and give us a word about all what we've just been talking about. Thank you.
Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, everyone, for your contribution. This is very, very powerful. When you thought about this, your identity isn't built. Small choices shape who you become. You guys have the first-hand example. Remember when you started, receive where you are now. You are building your identity. On top of that, you are building your business. You are building your, you are gaining skills. So identity isn't something you are born with. It is something you build. And we are building this identity for ourselves. We are here in the same business, but our identities are all different. And we are building the same business, but the gain that, we all have different gains from this business. As much as it's the same business, but we can't say that all the benefits we are getting are all the same for all of us, because we all have different learning levels. We all have different qualifications from our background. We have different skills that we bring to the table. So that's what helps us build our identity. Because many people are waiting to feel confident before they take action. They say, when I believe in myself, I'll start. I didn't believe in myself, but I had that push that I needed more. And I knew if I don't do something about it, nothing is going to change. Because you have to know, for you who are listening to us and you are scared of starting something new, you need to understand that confidence usually comes after you start. Because how will you be confident in something you haven't started, you haven't learned about? Confidence always comes after you start. Then you figure it out as you go. You don't need to run. You just need to take every small step that you can take to make that change in your life. Every small choice you make today will be able to shape you as a person that you're going to become for tomorrow, for yourself, for your family, for your business, for everything that you touch. And maybe somebody out there that was in that is in the same position that we are in before might be watching this, and you may be able to touch that one person and change their future. You just have to think about it. Nobody wakes up one morning and say, I'm a successful business owner. Nobody suddenly becomes healthy or financially free or confident overnight. Even now, you can see us talking here and think, oh God, those people are so confident. They can do this, they can do that. We still have our struggles that we are still working on every single day. We still have those that we are working on. It happens because the small decisions that we are making every single day, they are working out. If you want to lose weight, you go to the gym, you go there and become consistent. One video can change your life. One live like this can change your life. One conversation or courage, something. You have to find that something that you can start with, whether you are scared or skeptical, just come and do your due diligence. We are here, we are people. People say, oh, that is AI. We are on the live. You can ask questions, connect with any one of us here. For many years, I had identified myself as a nurse. Even when I saw this opportunity, I didn't believe that I could do it, because I said, the only thing I know is how to look after patients, look after people who need me. How can I do this, navigate this online business that I don't know? Talk to people I've never met before. I'm used to, I'm the kind of person even who is very scared of buying things online, especially when it comes to things that like clothing, whatever. I want to go in the store, fit it on, and put it on. But slowly, I'm coming. Okay, there is an option of returning it. I can buy it, and if I don't like it, But it took me years when other people were already doing. They just buy things. They come to their addresses. It is that small shift that you need to what? To change, to be able to change your life. I loved caring for people as a nurse, but also I knew I wanted more time with my children. More choices, more financial security. That new identity didn't just appear overnight. I'm building on it every single day. It is built over time. So come with us. Without skills, you don't need experience. You don't need to be tech savvy. You already have skills that you can use to build on and be able to be successful in this business. You just need to have faith. So as I finish this, I just want to leave you with this. The life you dream of now, you have to show up for it first. The life you dream of, it won't just happen because you are dreaming about it or you're wishing for it. It will be created by the small choices you make when nobody is watching. So every day you show up, you be consistent, you leverage with people, you connect with people, there is something that will change in you. It's built by showing up consistently with that one decision, one action, one day, take it one day at a time. So if this message encourages you, just comment whatever platform you're watching us from whatever page you're watching us from, and say, tell me more. I'm interested to know what you're building. Or you can just connect with us via WhatsApp. Our bios, our numbers are there. Our websites are there. Just go on the website that starts with the www. Register with your name and email. Watch that information video, and we will connect with you, and then you can do your due diligence, check the business out, and see whether that fits your needs. So thank you so much, Margaret. Back to you.
Thank you so much, lovely ladies. That was a good discussion that we've had, and I hope everybody enjoyed our discussions, and hope next time we meet, we're going to be talking about something different, and would want you to tune in. And also, if you want to embark on this journey that we've actually embarked on, join us or email us or contact us, and then we can direct you on how to venture into this business. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a good night.
Thank you.